Hi, folks. I'm David Bosca of Butcher Barbecue from Chandler, Oklahoma. If you live in, near, or even close to Ooltewah, Tennessee, you have to go visit my friend Steve, owner of the Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. He has built one of the greatest barbecue supply stores in the nation. He carries the best spices, rubs, grills, smokers, sauces, and even your fuel that you need, the charcoal and the pellets. So you can trust him on anything he says. He is the leader and the area of what's going on when it comes to live fire cooking. So, Steve, take it away for the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show.
The Owl's Nest Barbecue Show is brought to you by Smokin' Brother Pellet Cookers, the highest quality and built right here in the USA. Brought to you by Pit Barrel Cookers. The best barbecue taste you can get comes from the PBC. We're brought to you by Continental Tires since 1871, by the Poultry Chicken Rod, and by the Napoleon Kettle. Everybody has a good time cooking on the Napoleon Kettle Grill. Now, here's Pete, Steve, and Cameron. All right, everybody. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show. I'm Steve. That's Pete. And that's Cameron.
The thrill of victory.
Yes, the thrill of victory.
And the agony of defeat.
All that right here on the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show, coming to you live from Ooltewah. What's up, gentlemen?
What's going
up,
on?
man?
Everybody good? Let's get the comments set up here first. Make sure I get everything done.
You got to be good, especially today
There
with
we
three
go.
different seasons in the day.
Ken Smith tuning in. There's big Johnny Maggs. Billy Holland spent the Sunday with Billy. Old man 9636 evening. Billy and Jeff and David Roberts and I went to Ronnie's Bar and Grill. My first sojourn to Ronnie's. What a great place. What a great place. You got the picture of the hamburgers then, right?
Yeah. The hamburger looked good.
They're waiting on you, Cam. They're waiting on you.
There's a lot of places waiting on me.
Did you play darts while you were there, Steve?
I threw darts. I don't play darts. If I had to play darts, I would probably lose a lot of my money. Just like gambling, Cameron. Hey, we're brought to you by Smokin' Brothers Pellet Cookers, made right here in the United States and available at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ooltewah. We're also brought to you by the Pit Barrel Cooker. Your barbecue will never taste better. Isn't that right, Cam?
That's a fact.
And the fact then made on the Pit Barrel Cooker. We're also the home of the Badger Barrel, the only retailer of Badger Barrels in the country. You can get yours just like Cam did at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ooltewah. Going to be a great weekend, fellas. You know, yesterday we experienced 3 seasons in one day here in Chattanooga, spring, fall, and winter, with the massive snowstorm we had. Isn't that crazy?
And it snowed today.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I did see a little bit of snow out there earlier this morning.
It's crazy. But it's going to be nice this weekend. So now be thinking about what you need. We're open until 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday. We're open until 2 on Saturdays. And this Saturday I'll be cooking. I didn't cook last Saturday. Austin was out of town. But we're going to do some cooking this Saturday. I don't know what we're going to make yet, but it'll be ready at 11 o'clock. So whatever we're making, we'll have it ready by 11. So come on by, and of course we'll have free eats this Saturday. We won't be charging for it. So it'll be a good time and a good time to get out and get ready, because I think surely this is the last cold blast.
I think that's it. I think
of course we say that every year, but
ask the groundhog.
Yeah. You got to smoke that groundhog. Before we get going, I want to recognize somebody, folks. We've got a special anniversary going on in Ooltewah next week, and it is the 80 years ago. Will and Agnes Couch opened up Couch's Barbecue here in Ooltewah 80 years ago. I'm not kidding. The Couch's Barbecue has been around. There they are. There's Will and Agnes. Opened in 1946 in Ooltewah, right in the same location. on Old Lee Highway in Summit.
Outstanding.
Through the
I
years,
love
look
hearing
at
about
this.
these businesses that have transcended the test of time.
Yeah, look at
I
that.
love that.
Look at that snowstorm. That was yesterday.
And
No,
still run
just
by the
kidding.
family, still run through the generations.
There's an older shot of it. Let's see. There's somebody in front of the old before it was remodeled. Check this out. There's our price sign. Barbecue pork 45 cents, hamburger 30 cents, cheeseburger 35, fried ham 35. All drinks a dime. And there's a picture of that way it used to be, and there's one where it is today. Couch's Barbecue. Cameron, you, Pete, and I have got to go down
Yeah.
next week and there, go to Couch's Barbecue Facebook page, and there will be Sarah, who owns it now. Sarah Steiner is the great niece of Will and Agnes Couch. And apparently Mrs. Couch was a Steiner before she was married. And you can follow Couch's Barbecue. And Sarah will post some of the activities next week. And we'll check them out. We'll pick a day and go over there and eat. If you've never been there, it's great. They do hams, Cameron. They don't do pork.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited to try. I don't know that I've ever had a smoked ham, honestly.
And I like their ribs. I mean, and they got some good sides there. As a matter of fact, though, Steve, her father, the owner's father, was in the store, wasn't he, the other day? You and I were in there, and he came in.
Kenny?
I can't remember his name. I think it is Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny Steiner. Yeah.
Yeah, he came in and bought some seasoning from you.
He did. Yeah, that's right. He did. And he comes in, he gets gas there too, because he has a couple of classic cars. He gets the no ethanol premium that we've got. And Kenny ran it for years.
Yeah.
I've got a ton of Couch's Barbecue pictures. We'll do that next week though. We'll do a whole tribute to them next week.
You know, there's another barbecue restaurant that just had a huge milestone. Shuford's, 40 years. 40 years under the current owner, Jeff Davis.
Yeah. They're a landmark over there in that side of the river.
Absolutely. Dace Signal right there. I mean, I just wish they had more parking. I wish they had more options for parking.
Well, I've never eaten at Shuford's. Well, I'll put that on my bucket list.
I'll tell you, I love their Brunswick stew. Is amazing.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about my review because I was there last week, so I'm sure we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Jeff checking in. Hey Jeff, Brent Hilliard checking in. Mags is talking to Kenny Smith in the chat room. That's a good thing. You said the sauce at Shuford's was fantastic.
Yeah, they small batch make it every single day, and it's unique. I haven't had a sauce like that yet, and that's what I liked about it.
Some people don't like sauce. I like sauce on my barbecue. You know, when I do get barbecue out, I will try it first without the sauce to make sure it's legit.
Yes.
You know, and then I'll try their sauce. And if it enhances it, I'll eat it. If I don't think it does, I'll just eat it without the sauce.
Absolutely. I feel like sauce is how you can save a bad rib, right? It's absolutely a saving factor, but it will absolutely enhance an already good rib.
I think you're right. I like sauce. And that Head Country apple habanero we sell at the store.
That's the only one that exists to me now.
I got 10 cases coming in tomorrow.
That
stuff is just
off
the chain.
You know who I'm going to be doing a video of soon and trying to get a little partnership going there. It's going to be Head Country. I want to talk to them.
Yeah. You know, I used to buy a ham from Shuford's. They smoke the best hams I've ever ate in my life. And
people say their chickens are great too.
Is you can take a turkey, I don't care, a big turkey, a big ham, take it down there yourself and they'll smoke it.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, it was like $2 a pound. And then the turkey, they'll totally debone it, have it put together nice in a pan for you for $2 a pound. Smoke it and do that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
Go ahead, Kim.
Well, I was just gonna say, you know, they're incredible. We're just doing the review now. It's great. We'll skip this one when we get to the segment, but it's so cool because they don't use seasoning on their ribs. it's just clean hickory smoke, and it's so clean and so
not even salt and pepper. Not even salt and pepper.
They don't season the ribs.
Wow.
And it still gets a really good smoky flavor. So that's what I talked about in the review, is it's just clean, good tasting meat. Like if you're a meat purist, like I get that way with steaks sometimes, like minor salt and pepper and I'm good. But these ribs, they don't put anything on it. And that's how, like, it's already a really good clean meat. And then that sauce, next level.
You ever tell me at the time I smoked turkeys for people? About 10 years ago, I decided I was going to smoke, bring me your turkeys and I'll smoke them. I had a big old Myron Mixon water cooker at that time.
I kind of love that idea.
And so about 15, 20 people brought their turkeys, which is, I was ready. I had the equipment to do it. I had the time, and I set a little timetable up. Say, all right, you pick yours up, blah, blah, blah. Well, people bring different size turkeys. Some people brought a 10-pound turkey. Some people brought a 15-pound turkey. And Tammy and Joe Dana brought a 23-pound turkey. That was so big. I had to crush its back to get it on the top shelf of the cooker. I mean, I had to flatten it. The biggest turkey I've ever seen. So what happens when things are different sizes? They cook at different rates.
Yep.
So, I mean, it wasn't a disaster. I got the job done, but it was probably the hardest cook I've ever had in my life.
I remember that because I think he came in and talked about it one day in there at the store.
Turkey was that big. I'm not kidding. I guess that turkey was probably 25 years old. And the biggest turkey you ever saw, I swear it was. But I was trying to rotate them. The small ones were getting done quicker than the big ones. I'm in there trying to, move them around, and it's crazy. That was my last bring your own. Now, I've done turkey several times since then, but I bought them and sold them because I wanted all 13 and 14 pounders because they all get done at the same time. So that's my Thanksgiving turkey story. And we'll tell that again this Thanksgiving too. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about Cameron's busy week. Every week is busy for Cameron.
It's getting busier too.
Pete, you went on a great trip last week. You went to the SEC tournament in Nashville.
I did.
And let's talk about how expensive Nashville has become.
Oh my gosh. So just alone, not only the hotel that I stayed at, the cost of it, but the parking at the hotel was $65 a night.
What?
To leave your vehicle in there was $65 a night.
And that's if you're staying there too.
Yeah, that you're staying there. I'm staying there, and it's $65 a night. Now, if you park outside the hotel in a lot, it's $80.
So that's the discounted rate to stay in their hotel that they wanted you to come to pay to be at.
Right. And the rooms in that hotel are roughly $400 and something a night.
Golly.
Whoa. How much?
$400 and some a night.
Wow.
But you can buy beer there somewhere for $7. But most places are a lot higher than that. It's expensive, man. But let me tell you, you will get run over. Every place is packed to the gill. The amount of money that flows through that place has got to be just incredible. But had a great time. A beer was $20 at the stadium, right at the arena, but it was a 25.4 ounce beer.
That's not enough ounces for $20 of beer.
$20.
And are we talking like just a regular like Yingling or something like that, or
we're talking like Miller Lite, Mick Ultra, Bud Light? Yeah. So it was very expensive, but it was a great time. I went with some good friends and we had a good time. It's my second year in a row to go, and it was really, really a good time. But it's expensive. I'll be honest with you. It was as expensive as it was for me when I went to New York and stayed the same amount of time.
I had heard from
goodness.
Last time I was in Nashville was with you. We went up there for the day. And of course, that wasn't expensive at all. But I've heard that Nashville has become crazy because their taxes property taxes have gone up in the city limits or in that county. They've got metro government, so it's all the same. And
I'll be honest with you, the last time I did a trip to Nashville, we got an Airbnb that was about 15 minutes outside of town. And it was way cheaper. We had a big house that we could, hang out in, and we just Ubered into town.
Yeah, but and we probably, there was one of the guys that was with us that did the same thing and Ubered in and out. But we kind of made our way back to our hotel, which was about a block off Broadway.
Yeah, that's a lot more fun. It's very convenient to be able to walk out of your hotel and then stumble back to it.
Exactly. No. With a capital S for stumble.
Hey, Jeff
Nashville
Wagner,
is not for the weak-hearted.
Jeff Wagner says, this is a good point Jeff's making. He says, do you think the hotel prices and parking were inflated due to the championship going on?
Yes.
I agree with that. You remember a couple years ago when we had David Bosca come in? Well, I was paying for his motel to stay in right behind us. And I called and I said, how much is it for a room? And it was over $400 a night. This is at the Hampton Inn. Hampton Inn. And I said, whoa. And they said, well, it's because there's a big softball tournament in town. And I said, well, how much is it regularly? $199. So they go up.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
well, even Uber rates go up with events.
Yep.
But if Home Depot goes up a couple dimes on their plywood after the tornado hits, the federal government comes in and charges them with price gouging. If I go up on my gas, to $5 a gallon when they dropped the first bomb in Iran, people would have said I'm price gouging. But and they come and they arrest you and they charge you with price gouging. But motels can do it. And that's BS.
Here's a good example on Hotel Indigo in Nashville on Union Street, which is right down from Broadway. Okay, walking distance to Broadway. You can get a room right now for $186.
Yep, but you couldn't have done that on Wednesday or Tuesday, probably night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday through Sunday.
All right, let's see. Just out of curiosity, like just a weekend rate. We'll go Thursday through Sunday, and just kind of see where they're at. You know what? I take that back. Thursday through Sunday, just a random time in April, $417 a night. So maybe it wasn't just the tournament. Maybe these are just the new weekend rates.
Oh, no, because I checked prices on going myself before the tournament and to the same place. And believe me, it was inflated.
Yeah.
Ben Coffey says $45 to $55 parking per day is normal in Nashville.
That's crazy.
Ken Smith says, I lived in Nashville my whole life. There's always something going on there. That's why I live in Jamestown now. Yeah. So
I'd be glad. I would have been happy to find $45 and $55.
Yeah.
I mean, when I used to go there for work, it was $75 and $80 when I parked there for an 8-hour parking day.
That's crazy.
You turn that, you've got something up over there, volume wise.
I don't have anything.
Anything up? Okay.
Not me.
I'm hearing something. Oh, well. It doesn't matter. That's good. That's getting, I was listening just a couple years ago, Jim Place, who does a show, Let's Talk Money here in Chattanooga. He was talking about, this is when prices were going up. And he said the biggest price that's going up, or the things that are going up, are the things that we have fun. He called it funflation. Our hobbies.
Oh, yeah.
Going to a Titans game, going to a Tennessee game. And we see it in the barbecue business. Our meat, is through the roof. Funflation is what's leading the pack.
Yeah.
Because that's, they know we'll pay it.
Well, at the end of the day, most people, I think, on average, are probably pretty miserable during the day at their job. So on the weekend, they want to have fun. They want to smoke meats. They want to go to an event. So, you gouged the crap out of it.
I can tell you, it didn't slow the place down. It was, I mean, you could hardly walk anywhere, especially on Friday and Saturday nights.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The last time I went to Nashville was like a random Thursday and Friday night, I think it was. And just constant packed. I mean, we were out on Thursday night and shut down Broadway at 3 a.m. I mean, it'll still become a ghost town, but my goodness.
I get up at 3 a.m. I got to get up and pee at 3.
So you could have done it before you went to bed. If you and
I roomed together, we'd be passing in the hallway.
I did on the side of a building before leaving town.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
This is Ned. He is the proud owner of a pit barrel cooker. Dad, tell us what you like about it the most.
It's an excitement every time you use it.
Excitement?
Excitement. It's every time. I put a roast in there. My wife loved it. 3.5 pounds. Let's see, I've had steaks in it, cooked chicken in it, hang the birds in there, hung steaks, hot dogs. Put some seasoning on them and just hung them up with your little hangers here.
Yeah.
And just hung them up in there for about, I don't know, a half hour, 45 minutes. Came out nice and juicy and tender.
That's right. Continental Tires available at my Midnight Oil. Steve Ray's Midnight Oil in Ooltewah, right next to the Owl's Nest Barbecue store. Let's do this now, Cameron.
It's time for the Dad Bod Restaurant Review. Did Cam eat at your place? Let's find out with Cameron Parker.
That's right, Cameron. Man, just another busy week.
Yeah.
In addition to your job that you do so well for Bobby.
Yeah.
And that's got to get quality fence business, what you do.
So it's had some crossover now.
Yeah.
I'll say that it's like I do get to do sales from time to time. It's kind of an easy sell when I go to a customer's house and they go, "Hey, you're the guy." So that helps. But no, I mean, we've both done some charitable donations, like with Isaiah 117 House together. So there's been some crossover, that we've put there.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Cameron went this week. We'll recap first. Went to the cookie jar cat. Now that's this week. What I do, I go back, Pete, and I look at all his videos and I kind of cut off one, and then I bring all the others into the show. So he's a busy little guy. He went to the Cookie Jar Cafe in Dunlap this week. He did 3 interviews with with Chef Chasty, who's got a place over there at Eastgate Mall now.
I like that.
Went to Shuford. That was a good interview. Went to Shuford Smokehouse at the foot of Signal Mountain. Went to the Smash Boys food truck, Smash Burgers. Did a great interview with a guy from the kitchen incubator, the Chattanooga Kitchen Incubator. And that was amazing how that guy could walk backwards and still talk and not fall.
We'll get into that a little bit because that dude impressed the crap out of me. He was so cool.
My favorite of the week was Power Up Pizza in Rossville.
Yeah.
That's apparently located inside of a BP.
Yes, it is.
Gas station food. I love it.
And they've sold out like every day. They're killing it right now.
Yeah. River Drifters up in on Suck Creek. Is that Suck Creek Road, Cameron?
Yep, Suck Creek Road, right across from the river.
Rolls
beautiful views.
They got the highest score that Cameron's ever given out.
Oh my gosh.
And then the one how he keeps his weight off. It's age right now, Cameron.
I don't know.
Look, pizza age, you're going to be.
Look,
you're not going to fit in that frame.
15 years ago, I was 140 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah. You got a leg that weighs that much now. and then he went to Adele's crepe. Is that how they
creperie?
Creperie.
Yeah. Adele's
we'll talk about that a little bit too. Let's tell me about the cookie jar, because that place burned down a few years ago.
Yeah.
And it was like the biggest news item. You know, I had a fire at my gas station in 2018, and it was big news for a day. And that's it. You know, when a gas station burns, you think, wow, man, people want to talk about that. You know, how lucky you are. The gas tanks didn't blah, 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 blah. None of that. The cookie jar cafe burned down, and people talked about it for weeks. That is the most loved place I've ever seen.
It's in a cow pasture, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's in the middle of nowhere. Like nowhere. Like you are 20 miles from anything.
Yeah. People love it. What's the allure of why am I going to make the trip to Dunlap?
It's charming, man. I mean, they've got it set up like a barn. I even found out that there's like a petting zoo there. Like they have like goats and I guess a llama or something like that. I don't know. But like somebody was telling me they have a petting zoo that's a part of it. You know, but aside from the name, so you've got the cookie jar. Well, they've got this collection when you enter the door of like cookie jars, right? But immediately that kind of creates the association with sweets and treats and stuff like that. Their baked good portion that I showed in there just looks phenomenal. Oh, like very, very well curated. I mean, they look as good as they taste. So that's a big allure. But the food is good too. I mean, the country fried steak that I had, it was really, really good. Sides were okay.
I love country fried steak.
Country fried steak, man, it was really good.
Did you get the white gravy on it?
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
My wife and I used to go there quite often, so we probably ate there 8 or 9 times before it burnt down when we lived over that way.
Yeah.
I love that place. It's fantastic food. It's basically, I always thought of it as going to grandma's house because the vegetables, my wife loved their dressing. You know,
it's nostalgic. I found for a lot of people that were commenting on the video, because like that's one of the things that I like to try to do is like when I post a review, like I get a lot of comments, and I try to respond to as many as I can. But there's a lot of comments come through in a day now across multiple videos. But even if I may not comment back, I see every comment on every video, and so I try to put a finger on the pulse of that place, and that place's pulse is nostalgia. It feels like you said, it feels like grandma's house.
Yeah.
Walk in, you feel comfortable, you kick your shoes off, have a meal, and, you know, watch TV.
I never left the place that I didn't take a pie home with me, whole pie.
Oh, man, I tell you, the lemon meringue pie that I had, boy, my goodness. Incredible.
So it's just a place where people just love it. Good for them.
It's almost like cult following. The people who love it. Now, of course, you've got people who say, I tried it once and it was okay. It's not those people that are the clientele. It's the people who have been going there year after year after year.
It's kind of like the countryside up here on
Countryside Cafe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's people. I mean, it's a great place. It's got the quaintness. It's like Couches.
Yeah,
down in Ooltewah. It's quaint. It's a diner-esque. The kids that work there, you've known them since they were, you know, playing little league baseball, and just a great small town place.
And they can fill it with family and friends. I guarantee you.
Absolutely. Like Countryside up here is like every time I drive by there, their parking lot is packed.
Yeah. Tell me about Chef Chastity. What a charming young lady.
Oh, she is just the best.
Yeah. If serious talk, hang on. If you follow Cam and you did not watch the 3-part series interview, which I think started out was going to be 2 parts, I think you added a part.
Yeah.
Because she's so interesting.
It was
Go
just
back
so
and
much
watch it. It's so good.
Yeah, she's fantastic. Her background is amazing. You know, she's from Mississippi, and she has very strong opinions on like the seafood and Cajun type style food in this area because of her background. And I love that she's opinionated and passionate about it. She's not going to grow beyond her means because she has to trust somebody that she's going to put in the kitchen. So when you go try her brick and mortar, which she's had a food truck for quite a while, but when you go to her brick and mortar, it's her that's cooking. It's not some, handful of teenagers in the back trying to do her recipes. Her recipes are unique, interesting, creative, and yeah, she's just a joy to be around. And I'm really excited to know her too, just for selfish reasons, because so she is a competitor this year at the first annual Chickamauga Crawfish Festival. So I'm a big part of that event. And one of the things we're doing in preparing for that promotion, you guys have heard me say seafood boil is like my favorite thing in the world. Chef Chastity is teaching me her seafood boil recipe. And I'm going to put that on video. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that's neat. And her place is in Eastgate Mall.
It is. As soon as you walk into entrance B, it'll be the first one on your right.
Is it close to? Did you go in there? Did you see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were in the
close
food
to
court.
Griffin's Footlongs.
Yep, it's like right across the food court. Yeah,
I need to go. We need to go in there. I haven't been in Eastgate Mall, and I can't remember the last time I was in.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't know if I was in the right place.
So what?
I didn't know if I was in the right place. I mean, it's mostly a business center now, from what I can tell.
Used to be the mall in Chattanooga. It's one of the first malls in the Southeast, I think. Shuford Smokehouse.
Yeah, we talked about them a lot. The one thing we haven't talked about is the banana pudding. So I don't like bananas. I never have, probably never will. It's not a thing for me. So when I was in there, they said, Cam, you got to try the banana pudding. I said, I don't like banana pudding. They said, try it anyway. If you don't like it, tell people you don't like it. We don't care. Just try it. Okay. All right. I'm going to try it. I would have eaten my literal weight in that banana pudding. It's the first one I've ever had that I genuinely enjoyed and liked and would order and pay money for. It was so good. And everybody in the comments talks about that. The banana pudding is incredible.
What made it so good?
I don't know.
Like bananas. I mean,
I don't know. It didn't have a very big like banana kind of taste. Like I could taste the banana, but it wasn't overwhelming. And I don't know. I don't understand it because I don't like the dish. So I don't know how to describe it properly. I just know it was really good.
And you said their sauce was incredible.
Yeah, that sauce is kind of what separates them, I think. And the fact, that we say like they don't season the meat, they just rely on really good smoking technique. Technique is everything for them.
You didn't happen to see the smoker that they used, did you?
No, I didn't. They were telling me a little bit about them, and like you guys and Jason would be like, "Oh yeah, that's this." No, they might as well have been speaking Chinese.
When I was there, I've been to looked at their. They had to close the one there at the foot of Signal Mountain for a while because they had a landslide. But they have one in Soddy Daisy. But they have a smoke house. It's a big block smoke house that they smoke in, and a big smoker in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big long.
You don't know if it's offset or if it's directly over.
I don't know.
Over coals.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I don't even know if they'd let me back there to show it off.
Oh, sure they would.
I'm sure they would.
Yeah, guys that do restaurants love to show people how they cook.
But you do have to, the next time you go, try some of their Brunswick stew. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Okay.
Try it.
I'll give it a try for sure because I will absolutely be back there.
Well, good job, Shufords. Let's talk a little bit about the Smash Boys food truck. Those smash burgers. They look legitimate.
Classic smash burger right there.
That was
very
a good size burger too.
Yeah.
For a smash burger.
It was the right size for a smash burger. It was a touch on the pricier side, for some others at $12 for the burger. It was worth every penny to me. I felt like it was fantastic. Their onions and their sauce. Their sauce is a secret recipe known only to the Smash Boys, and that I think was a huge part of it because smash burgers are without sauce and other stuff they can all be very similar. The process of cooking can only change so much.
You're right.
Right,
a lot of grease.
Yeah, the sauce, the onions, whatever else you put on there, which they had pickles on theirs. That's what makes the burger unique and special. That's what makes the Murder Burger at Lo Mein special is their garam masala sauce that they use.
Do you think the Smash Boys used is it like a mayonnaise mustard type of thing, or
it was kind of it kind of reminded me of like a Zaxby's type sauce,
but
with a
tang to
different. Yeah, it was kind of tangy, but had a different kind of unique flavor to it that I couldn't put my finger on it. But that was kind of the first thing that came to mind was like, this is like a Zaxby's sauce, but like better, like way better. Whatever they did is really working.
It's got to be good because I really like me some Zax sauce.
See, I don't like Zaxby's sauce.
Oh, I like Zax sauce.
Yeah,
it's the anchovy, I think, that really gives it a good pop in the Zax sauce.
Anchovies.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll eat it. I mean, it's not my favorite, but
you won't really know. I mean, it's not like eating a whole anchovy on a pizza.
No, it just gives it a different kind of flavor profile.
That may be what I'm tasting. Tell me about this guy in the Chattanooga Kitchen Incubator. That was again, if you followed Cam and you didn't watch this interview because you didn't think it interested you, go back and watch it because it was very interesting. You know, that's the old Virginia College culinary school here in Chattanooga. And they've turned it into an incubator, and it's a popular place.
Oh yeah, well, and they provide such an amazing service to the community. I mean, they're a nonprofit, so they have driven costs for this program as low as it can be. So what they've essentially done is completely obliterated the barrier of entry in food in this area. You can go, and it doesn't matter if you want to start a bakery, a food truck, a steakhouse, or even if you just have a sauce or a seasoning or something like that you want to put into grocery stores. All of those methodologies are taught there. They help you with your permits, with your licenses, with your health department regulations, all of those things. They can even help you find funding and financing. I mean, they help you from top to bottom, and they make it incredibly affordable. And it's a beautiful program, and they allow you the space to grow while you're there until you grow out of it. And then once you grow out of it, they help you transition out onto your own. It's a beautiful program.
Were you there when they had the food? Was it the food
truck Friday?
I thought so. Yeah. What is it? One Friday a month?
Yep. One Friday a month. I think it's the second Friday of every month. They shut down the street right there at the parking lot. And there was probably 6 or 7 food trucks out there.
It's like a pretty big crowd too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good crowd. And it's a really good place to, find a bunch of food trucks all in one area. There's plenty of parking. And what's cool too, is they developed this little patio out there, covered patio with fans and heaters for the wintertime and a whole bunch of like community, like seating and stuff. So you can sit down and eat and stuff like that. So, because, some of these restaurants and caterers, they serve literally right out of the Kitchen Incubator kitchen.
I tell you, a lot of Chattanooga chefs, a lot of well-known chefs came through that college when it was open.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, and
Nick Sayers, who was the #1 ranked chef in the World Food Championships, he came through there. Andy, I can't remember Andy's last name right now. Andy, she came through there. A lot of great chefs did.
Well, I'll tell you this, Mark was incredibly knowledgeable. And I'm thinking what I may do is on my YouTube channel, I may post the entire uncut interview. It was like 21 minutes long. This dude did not miss a beat. I mean, he has such a passion for this that he spoke out of 21 minutes. He spoke nonstop for probably 20 and a half of it.
He seemed like he was very, very passionate, very knowledgeable.
Yes.
And he had no problem pushing his product, which I love.
Well, it looks like you'll be going back and this time taking Mama with you.
Yeah, that's what it looks like for sure. But I'll be there actually quite a bit because we are setting up some more kind of promotional videos in the kitchen where I'm going to be working with some of their newest entrepreneurs whose names are not out there yet. Debuting some dishes. They're going to teach me how to make some dishes, stuff like that. That's going to be a whole other section of the channel.
Good for you. That's a good thing. Good thing. Chattanooga Kitchen Incubator. Okay. My favorite of the week. Power Up Pizza
Yeah.
in Rossville that is inside a BP gas station.
Yes.
Tell me,
yes.
How, first of all, what are the logistics of that deal? How big is the
it's
pizza?
A good sized cafe. So like they had like a cafe in there.
Mm-hmm.
So they set up their oven in there, and there's a couple little tables. It's not a sit down and dine kind of thing at the BP, but they're making plenty of pizzas in there. They still have their truck too, so they will still be mobile from time to time doing events. The couple that owns it they are just the sweetest thing in the world, and she said in her videos too, and she was telling me about it. This literally started because she and her husband had kind of gone through a little rough patch and had a little tiff, and he learned to make pizza to win her back. and impressed her with pizza.
What a man.
And won her back.
What a man.
Didn't have to buy her a diamond, just made pizza.
I know.
Wow.
I know. And he was telling me, he's like, it's cool. He's like, I was a mechanic at the time, and I'm a good mechanic, but I'm better at making pizza. I love them. They are fantastic. When you go in there, just chat with them for a few minutes. They got their sons working in there. It's a beautiful family. And they deserve all the success in the world. It's good pizza. It's really good pizza. And it's sourdough, so it's healthy for you too.
I saw that. Yeah. I had a sourdough grilled cheese at Winedown today.
Hey,
that was
that's
so
health
good.
Food.
but it was good. Let's jump around a little bit. Tell me about Adele's creperie. I didn't even know we had a creperie.
I don't think many people do.
Where's it located?
It is downtown, not far from Kai Bistro. It's just further down Main Street from Kai Bistro.
Okay.
So the thing is, all right. So, and I said this in the video. I think I kind of messed up on this one. These type of crepes are not a carry out kind of item. I should have gotten them to sit down in the restaurant. They prepare them differently. And I think that was, part of the hang up. But the biggest thing for me was that the crepe itself did not have like really any flavor. It was kind of like the blandest of bland pancake, right?
Well, Cameron, a pancake doesn't have any flavor until you put butter and syrup on it.
I don't know, man. My wife and I have a book this thick of nothing but pancake and waffle recipes.
Mm-hmm.
You can make some good pancakes and waffles that are good by themselves. You really can. You just you gotta get past Aunt Jemima and Bisquick,
So the one thing I gotta add to that though is I'm struggling with, as somebody that's ran a restaurant and had to go stuff. Whether you eat a hot dog at Steve's or you take one to go, in my eyes, whether I take food to go home or I'm eating it there, it should still be as good a food.
Yeah. Where I'll say, like, I think one of the things, like one of them, the savory side that I had, the bacon, egg, and cheese one, that was going to be the same either way. And it just didn't have enough filling in it to like, not like, it was super thin. Like it was like a hint of bacon, egg, and cheese in the crepe. But the berry one that I got, the fruit one, the sweet one, that's the one, like, cause like they gave me the berries and stuff separately and the drizzle separate. So I kind of was trying to make it.
So you had to build it yourself.
I kind of screwed it up.
That's what I'm saying is I think I screwed it up because I think it would have been different had they served it to me the way it was supposed to be. I will freely admit that one. I'm going to give them a whole different
in-house, an in-house review.
And it's going to be in-house for sure.
We'll be right back.
And then if I'm not impressed, I'm not impressed.
And we'll be right back with Cameron in just a second. Don't forget, June the 6th, the Ooltewah Barbecue Brawl is back at Cambridge Square, and it's going to be the bigger and better, and this time the heat is on. Don't forget, mark it down. June the 6th. That the guy right below us is going to be our master of ceremonies.
I hear you've got a really cool MC for that event.
Yeah, you and Carl Sodergren, my sound man from the last time we did the barbecue brawl, is we're going to dust off the sound equipment and Carl's going to run the sound. I talked to Miguel over at 1885 Saturday night, and he is going to host the judges that will be judging awesome. The barbecue of the teams. We'll
Miguel's
have 8 teams.
A cool guy.
Yeah. And we're going to have 8 food trucks. They'll be selling barbecue. They'll be turning in barbecue to be judged. And folks, I'm going to tell you something. It's been 7 years since we've had one. It is, you will not see a bigger day at Cambridge Square than when the barbecue wagons roll in.
Have you set the list yet? The 8 competitors?
No, not yet. We got plenty of time. I'm tossing around things and moving things around and it's a process because I want to make it perfect this time. I want it to be perfect. Not that it wasn't perfect last time, but I want it to be, as Martha Stewart says, perfectly perfect.
You gonna let me set up my pit barrel at the MC stand and just run some ribs that I can give away to folks?
Sure you can. Do whatever you want.
I think that'd be fun, actually. I think it'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be great fun. Let's go back to, let's see. We didn't really care for the crepes. Yeah, I made crepes several times. I haven't made them lately, but I used to make crepes. I even got a crepe machine. And crepes are just, I think when the French came over to help us in the Revolutionary War, they brought the crepes with them. And I think George Washington waited to eat one. He goes, "What's this?" And he said, "Martha, make one of these, but make it with some heart. Let's pump it up a little bit." And I believe that's how the pancake was invented by Martha Washington. Martha's flour. There you go. See, I got it. Is. So you can fact check me on that. But crepes are just. Now I like them when they're rolled and have like fruit on them with whipped cream, a little bit of chocolate syrup, and you eat them like with a fork. Maybe some.
See, I mean, that's the whole thing. To me, it's not even like anything at that point. It's just an ice cream sundae.
You're just not a crepe. You're just not a crepe.
I'm not a crepe guy. I think that's part of it.
Ooh la la. Isn't that right? Landis Richards checking in. America needs more. Americans need more crepes. Landis said he made a Dubai pancake yesterday. I don't know what that is.
I haven't messed with the Dubai stuff yet. It's pistachio, I think, in it, right?
I don't know. That's where pistachio.
I think it's like a pistachio kind of cream thing. Dubai chocolate's like a huge thing right now.
Yeah. Let's go up Suck Creek Road to, and we'll finish this craziness with River Drifters.
Yeah.
So another place I've never been that I've got on my bucket list.
Oh man. So this was my second visit to River Drifters. And it was for a special event. So the lobster roll is not a normal menu item there. They try to do it 4 times a year. And it was kind of last minute. We had actually just been to Power Up Pizza and we had the pizza and I'm there with the family. I'm like, well, what do we want to do? Do we want to go home? Or I said, well, River Drifters has got lobster. So hey, let's go to Suck Creek and check it out. It was the best lobster I think I've had.
No, wait a minute. You went from the pizza place where you'd eaten pizza.
Yeah.
Drove up Suck Creek and went to eat lobster rolls.
Yeah.
You're incredible. You're incredible.
I'm a professional, Steve. That's what it is. I'm a professional and I take pride in my task.
You need to be you need to be like a power eater, speed eater.
Yeah, no, that's the thing though.
To the hot dog competition there with all the guys eating hot dogs.
I feel like I could eat a lot of hot dogs. I can't eat that many hot dogs. Like I like that's the thing is like I can't eat like a ton of food in one sitting, but I will eat 9 meals a day if they're available to me.
Well, tell me about these lobster rolls.
So
I used to like lobster, and I've kind of my taste for lobster has devolved, not evolved.
So you know how lower quality lobster can have almost like a grainy taste to it. like kind of like oysters or clams can sometimes get like that, like sandy kind of granular to them. Lobster can be the same way. None of that whatsoever. But what made these so good was how much lobster you get, the sauce that they were cooking them in, the butter. I mean, big pieces of claw, big pieces of tail in there.
That's sweet meat.
Is a whole thing. Like the bun has to be right, toasted right. Everything about them was fantastic. And
now, Cameron, is the meat cut up, or
Yeah.
is it they just like put a big tail on there?
No, it's cut up, it's chunked, right?
Okay.
But like some of the claws, I mean, it's it's still like this part of the claw, and stuff like that.
You mean you got to you can't eat the claw.
No, it's the claw
out.
meat.
It's just the meat.
Yeah, they crack the shell and they can pull the whole claw out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the sweetest.
And you can tell the difference
Yes.
between the claw meat and the tail meat.
100%.
Oh, yes.
Really?
Absolutely, you
Wow.
can tell. It has
Claw
a
meat's
very different
very
flavor.
sweet.
Yep.
Okay.
Very different flavor. And that wasn't the only good thing there. I wanted we got to try the mozzarella logs by accident. So the waitress comes by, she says, "Hey, the kitchen messed up and made these, and we don't have anybody to serve them to. Would you guys want them?" Don't tempt me with a good time. I mean, do you even have to just set them on the table and leave?
Just ate a pizza. Why not more
Yeah,
cheese?
Yeah. but did you see these things? The cheese pull with that? I had to wrap it around the Oh my goodness.
Was that like a cheese stick?
Oh, it was a log. I mean, it was a cheese stick, but it was
Battered?
this big.
Okay.
Battered, seasoned. A
like
little
what we
bit
had.
more seasoning would have been a 10 all the way. Very, very good.
But you gave the lobster thing a 20 out of 10. That's
I
the
kind
highest
of
thing
had
I've
to,
ever seen you get.
I had to readjust my scale because I gave Cousins lobster, when their truck came down, I gave them a 10, and comparatively, River
That's
Drifters
no,
was a 20.
that's no comparison.
That's what I'm saying.
A 20 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 is no comparison.
I mean, it was kind of a mental reset.
Lobster
I don't know what else to say. And I love lobster. Lobster is just something I absolutely love. So,
all right, when you cook a lobster for a lobster roll, do you chop it up first and then grill it?
No, they boil it.
They boil it.
it's boiled first, and then
Okay.
if you see in the beginning of my video, you'll see a big pot that they had going there. Butter, seasoning. It's kind of like a sauce, and all the pieces are getting put together in that, and then they come out of that and into
Oh, okay.
into the rolls.
So they take the meat off the lobster raw before it's cooked.
no
Dump it in.
no they're cooking. You cook the lobster, right?
You cook the
Crack
whole
it open.
lobster.
You pull the meat out.
Mhm.
Goes into the sauce.
Oh,
and
okay.
Gets all sauced up.
Okay. I get it.
You're killing.
That's a
I know. I can see it. I've been looking up at you. I'm like, pizza about to
Killing
lose
me,
it over
man. I
this.
love lobster rolls.
that's quite a process then.
Yeah. It's a whole
And
thing.
it's a unique.
How much
it's
is a
unique
lobster
roll?
roll? How
too,
much is a-
Steve.
how
It's
much
not
is a
just a
lobster
regular roll?
Those rolls are $27.
Wow.
Just the roll. But that's
Sounds like it's
Look,
worth it though. Sounds like it's worth it.
that's what it's gonna be. I mean, it's lobster. I mean, it's crazy though, the history of lobster and how lobster used to be a poor man's food.
They fed them
Right.
to prisoners because that's the only thing
Exactly.
they went.
Yeah. And then, leave it to Americans to figure out how to take the lowest of the low and make it the highest of the high. It's it's no different than the fact that it used to be that everybody owned a horse and only the super wealthy could afford a car. Now everybody's got a car and only the super wealthy have a horse.
I never thought of it that way. You're right.
That's what I'm here for, Steve-O.
That's what one of the things. 1,500 views don't hurt either. Brent Hilliard says
I know you didn't just have me here just for my looks.
No, yeah, you got that right. We liked Cousins with their truck used to come up to Cleveland. Brent said that. Landis Richards said just like oxtails.
Yeah.
Landis, I'm going to tell you something. You can keep your oxtails. I've done oxtails.
You don't like oxtail?
No. They're
Oh,
disgusting.
It's a number. That is something that it's all about how you're cooking them.
yeah.
Because if they're not cooked right, they're horrible.
Look, I'll tell you this: the oxtail from Food Vibes food truck. Oh man, that was something. The only way I could describe it is it tasted kind of like a pot roast, but like the best pot roast I've ever had. Like that's the kind of flavor comparison.
Well, I cooked them one time, and I cooked them right because it takes a long time to cook them.
Yeah,
and I just didn't like the taste at all.
But they're cooking them in a sauce.
Yeah,
is what they're doing. That's why.
But they're so small. I mean, you got to cook 1 million of them to get enough to eat.
Yeah,
I mean, it's expensive. Oxtails are expensive. It's not a cheap food either. Bird Brassey does oxtails occasionally. Brandon, yeah, Brandon. He's going to be at the. He's going to be at the barbecue brawl.
Nice.
Well, we will announce the participants in the first week of April. All of the participants to line up. So, because I want to make sure we get some good teams, good folks, and we've never had trouble doing that before. So it'll be fun. All right, that's all I've got. Everybody come and see us. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. And man, get out there and get that grill fired up. We sell grill brushes. If you need to clean your grill, if you've got those grill brushes that have those loose type of brassy looking things, they're dangerous.
The little wires.
Those little wires, man. We've got the kind that don't break down. They're safe and do a better job cleaning your grill. Got plenty of those in stock. We got hamburger flippers. We got hamburger smashers. If you want to impress, if you got a Blackstone, and you're having people over, and you want to impress them, smash burgers is the only way to go. We did some a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my gosh!
And man, they were good. They turned out great.
Oh,
so
still thinking about them. They were fantastic.
Oh, look! When that was the day that I came up to get some charcoal. And we were going, where were we go? We had some appointment we had to, we were going to the river market. I remember walking up and I smelled them and I saw them, and it took all I had in me to go in there and just buy what I needed to buy and come out and walk right past them again and go to the truck. And I told my wife, I was like, I'm just very upset. Just very upset.
Well, you had to get out of there because you have to sign autographs. You're laying there new one. He signed my TikTok screen.
Yeah.
Cameron, thanks for joining us as always. I forgot today was the third Tuesday, and Jason Penley, I'm so sorry. I forgot all about it, but you're going to have to give me a mulligan here for a couple months. We will get Jason on next Tuesday night. He's always a lot of fun. And that's all I got. Pete, you got anything else?
I don't.
Welcome home. You'll be gone again this weekend.
Yeah,
going to Paris, Tennessee. What is that thing you're going to?
Irish Festival. We'll be drinking a lot of green beer.
Irish Festival. And that's in Paris, right?
No, it's actually in Erin, Tennessee.
Erin, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And
we'll be playing golf at Paris Landing, though, on Friday before the Saturday get-together.
And Cameron, we look forward to seeing your review of Guy Fieri's restaurant over in Harrah's. Is that right?
Harrah's, Cherokee, and Maggie Valley.
And you'll be posting another review that you did last night. Yep. I guess you'll post it tomorrow or tonight, whenever.
Yeah, so, I'm still working through
logistics,
the understanding of it. Yeah,
that's all right. That's all right. We always appreciate you. You always believe it or not, he does a lot of these things, folks, but he does put some thought into it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Come see us at Owl's Nest Barbecue, and come see us at Steve Ray's Midnight Oil in Ooltewah. Continental Tires, folks, the best tires for your money that you can get are right there at Steve Ray's Midnight Oil in Ooltewah. Until next Tuesday, we'll see you then. Until then, cook out loud.